Survivor fashion show. You can also find out all kinds of information on breast cancer services. There will be vendors, food trucks, music, and more. It all takes place at Centennial Plaza in downtown Midland from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. All right, it's almost time for those Friday night lights. Game Time is back for week 7 for the high school football season, and NewsWest 9 is your one-stop shop for highlights, interviews, and so much more. Jenna Alike is in the studio with us now, getting you ready for week 1 of district play for many of the 6A schools here in the Permian Basin. Jenna, this is where things really start to heat up.
Crystal, district play is where it all matters, and we're all really excited to give it to you. You're going to want to stick with us because we're going to have all the 6As right after this break, and we're also going to have so much more. We'll see you then.
Mic check 1, 2. I am here at Ratliff Stadium for this amazing game.
NewsWest 9 Game Time kicks off now with our all-star lineup of Jenna Alike, Corey McIntyre, Tyler Dupnick, and Jason Freund. We're bringing the ultimate high school football experience to West Texas.
All right, throw those non-district schedules away and those records, but maybe not. Maybe we keep those. We'll have to see later in the season. But there's a new sense of opportunity that comes with the district slate. Most teams starting the second half of the season tonight and have that 0-0 mentality. Week 7 of the Game Time schedule has it all covered. All 3 6A matchups will be recapped by our team of reporters. Corey McIntyre, look at all those Permian fans behind him. He's at our game of the week at Ratliff Stadium. Jason Freund is out at a Sound Broadband Stadium, and Tyler Dupnick took the trip out to People's Bank Stadium. Tonight is the night, the Rumble at Ratliff, Odessa High, and Permian Revenge and bragging rights, both on the line. Corey McIntyre is going to detail this epic game of the week for us. Corey?
Thank you, Jenna. The Rumble at Ratliff did not disappoint at whatsoever. This is by far one of the greatest games I've attended since I've been in West Texas. The first half felt like a movie, and here's a few highlights to show you what I mean. Here we go. The East Side versus the West Side, the matchup that everyone in Odessa has been waiting for. The Odessa High Broncos taking on the Permian Panthers. In the opening drive, the Broncos were forced to kick from a safety, and the Panthers took advantage of their mistake. Tyran Williams took this kick all the way to the house for the touchdown. On the next drive, Mikey and their high-power offense had to respond, and they did. Mikey with a beautiful touch pass to Aramis Rodriguez. This makes the score 9-7. On the very next drive, it is star running back Gavin Black with a breakaway speed, but he gets caught up at the 5-yard line. No worries, though, because he will walk it right in on the next play to make the score 16-7. Mikey and the Broncos trying to make something happen. Mikey sees a man downfield, but it is picked off by Cameron Mattingly. He tries to take it back, but he is met by a herd of Broncos for a short return. The Panthers will make them pay for another mistake with another easy touchdown to Gavin Black to make the score 22-7. To make up for his mistake, Mikey makes a fantastic off-balance throw to Aramis Rodriguez for his second of the game, making the score 22-14 with 9 minutes left in the second to end the half. The Panthers give up another touchdown to OHS, but remain in the lead with the score of 22-20. Now, with the late start, the game is still continuing, but this rumble has not been a rumble in the second half. Odessa has only had 6 points since the first half ended, and Permian blew up. They went from 22 to 50 in no time. It looks like the Permian Panthers will take this home, but stay tuned. We'll go to game time after the game to see what the final score was and to see an exclusive player interview. Thank you, Jenna. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Corey. You can always go to our Game Time tab on NewsWest9.com for all things high school football. We'll also have a score here for you once we get it. Midland High is the first local 6A to hit the road, a familiar place this season for the Bulldog faithful. The Week 7 test comes in the form of Friendship. Tyler Dupnick had a front row seat to the high-powered offenses. There he is. Tyler, take it away. Tell us how it went.
Yeah, Jenna, what a way to start district play with this matchup tonight. Both these teams playing great football, riding 4-game winning streaks coming into this one. Midland High won in the stadium last year. I was there to see that one. It kind of had the feel of a game where it was like whoever had the ball last would win. Defense looked optional in the first half. A beautiful Friday night for football. People's Bank Stadium in Wolford, the site where district play begins for the Midland High Bulldogs. Making the trip to face the Friendship Tigers, these two teams can light up the scoreboard. Early on, a 14-0 hole for Midland High. They need a spark, and they'll get it here on the pitch to Anthony Cobb. Running room down the sideline, slips the tackle, still on his feet. Cobb rumbling his way inside the 25. 50-yard carry for Cobb, but a penalty makes it 4th and a mile here. Strowman Bridges rolls right. He's got a man wide open. Cornelot's got it, and he's got a touchdown. Oh, my. Midland High against all odds. Somehow they score on 4th and 22 to get on the board. Elijah McCoy gets the carry here in the second quarter. Sprinting loose. McCoy, oh, he's just tripped up after a 40-yard carry. No problem, they'll give it to him again, and he punches his way in from 7 yards. Midland High continues to answer. Now 4th and 10 for Friendship. A trick play here. Handoff to Chase Campbell, who throws it to Leighton Stone. 49-yard touchdown. Campbell had a rushing touchdown, receiving touchdown, and a passing touchdown after that one. Strowman Bridges now on the carry up the middle. Plenty of running room. Untouched. Bridges is gone. 39 yards for the score. Midland High still hasn't got a stop on defense yet until now. A 3rd down sack by Tosh Harris and company. Sets up the offense, and Elijah McCoy, they got something going now. McCoy with a stiff arm. They won't catch him this time. You can kiss him goodbye. 33-28 Friendship at the break. Final score tonight from Peoples Bank Stadium. Friendship squeaks out the 48-47 win over Midland High. The Bulldogs showed plenty of resiliency tonight, but fall short by that lone point. Again, it was an unsuccessful extra point attempt, a little bit of an issue with the snap and hold, and then losing by that 1 point. Before it doesn't come down to one play, they did have an opportunity there to drive with under 4 minutes left, but then ended up stalling and turning the ball over on downs. I caught up with head coach Thad Fortune after the game. He talked about that slow start and how they didn't really get off to the start they wanted, of course, but he was proud of their effort. He gave credit to Friendship. He said the Tigers made more plays, got more stops than they did. That's what it comes down to in these big-time district games. Said they have a lot to learn and everything is still on the table. Jenna, they get Odessa High at Rattler Stadium next week.
All right, thanks, Tyler. We're going to come a little bit closer to home now. Midland Legacy invited San Angelo Central to Sound Broadband Stadium for the district opener. It was a rough non-district for the Rebels. Jason Freund joins us now to let us know if the Tall City team started the league slate off on the right foot. Jason?
Well, Jenna, so far the offense has been absolutely clicking here on Astound Broadband Stadium between Midland Legacy and the San Angelo Central Bobcats. As you just saw right behind me right now, the Bobcats just scored a touchdown to make this game just a little bit closer. But to see what happened in the first half, well, you'll see what I was talking about when I said the offense was clicking. Rebels want to pick up their second win of the season, while San Angelo holding on to a 3-game winning streak. This game also saw Senator Kevin Sparks as the honorary captain at the coin toss. First possession, Rebels driving down the field, screen pass to Aiden Serrano. Little fancy footwork there, gets him to the one, ruled down by contact though. Next snap, he's going to take it himself, stood up by the Bobcats, but the refs say he broke the plane. Touchdown Rebels, 2-point conversion makes it 8-0. Rebels get the ball back. JP Reyes looking for a man who's open. Hits Serrano on the crossing route, and he busts the play. Wide open, makes a move, and he's into the end zone for the second time today. Rebels extend their lead. Legacy back on the attack. Reyes wants to go up the middle. A bad throw, intercepted by the junior Kason Rogers. He's going to be taken down from behind, leaving San Angelo in prime scoring position. And boy, do they take advantage. Kristen English wheels out of the pocket and is going to throw a dart to Kaisner dribbling. Bobcats are now on the board, but it's still 15-6 in favor of the Rebels. But the Rebels can't stop, won't stop. Reyes looking to air it out deep for Caden Ellis, who splits the coverage wide open. Huge touchdown, makes it 21-6. But it's not gonna stop there. Direct snap to Serrano, and like a human battering ram, stomps his way into the end zone. Legacy pouring it on. They're gonna go into the half up 35-16. All right, and as we said, that's the lead. The score at halftime was 35-16. Looking at the scoreboard right now, it is 42-36 right now. An onside kick was just recovered. I'm not sure who has recovered the ball so far. It looks like Midland Legacy has recovered the ball right now so far. It seems like they will be going on to try and hold on to this game. There are still 53 seconds left in this game right now. We'll get you the final score on our digital for NewsWest 9. Back to you, Jenna.
Hey, thanks, Jason. The district slate is giving us basin battles and a whole lot of action here in Week 7. We're going to have more highlights next.
We're the Odessa Broncos, and you're watching Gametime on NewsWest 9. Go Broncos! Woo! Go Red!
Big Red, let's go!
top-tier district contenders squaring off in league opener. Seminole is undefeated coming into tonight. Fort Stockton with just one loss. The Indians start off hot in the first half. Caton Kramer breaks through contact and into the end zone for the 7-0 lead. Second quarter, the home team down 2 scores and responds. The fake handoff turns into points for Rylan Nunez and the offense to cut the deficit 14-7. Seminole has more in the tank, though this time through the air. White Holmstrom launches an absolute bomb to his receiver, Logan McCormick, who grabs the ball between 2 defenders. 27-7 would be the advantage. The visitors would win 62-17. A little bit of a break from district play. Big Spring and Kermit both playing in 4-team leagues. That means that their district schedule starts next week. This battle will be the final tune-up before that next stretch. It was a tale of 2 quarters in this one between the Yellow Jackets and the other team, which of course is the Big Spring Steers. And the Yellow Jackets will be first to strike, and it was that pass to Armando Urias to put the offense in the red zone, and the quarterback keeps it for himself. The home team finally found a response with less than 30 seconds left in the frame. AJ Yanez finds pay dirt to cut the deficit 20-7. The Steers build on this in the second quarter. Xander Garza rips off a massive run for the touchdown. Yellow Jackets still up 20-14 though. Big Spring grabs its first lead of the game with the 20-21 with the rushing touchdown from Yanez, and they would end up winning 49-20. All right, coming up next, it's going to be one last district opener and a little bit more.
We're the Seminole Indians, and you're watching Gametime on NewsWest 9. Go Rise!
A quick update from out of town. Coahoma traveled to Grape Creek to play in its district opener. The Bulldogs tacked points on the board first. Boyd Cox shoots a laser to Austin Wells for the 6-0 lead. The visitors go right back to work in the second drive. Cox finds Jaden Henderson for a nice little pickup, but the home team stops and grabs momentum back, forcing a turnover to get the ball back with the fumble recovery. The Eagles would capitalize and answer on the ground to get on the board for the first time, and that would only be the start for the home team. They would win 34-20. Six-man action to wrap up the night between Midland Trinity and Round Rock Christian. The Chargers start off on the right foot. It's going to be the poor snap from the visitors that turns into a safety. So it will be 2-0 for the home team. Special teams ready to get to work, and it's Grady Whitelaw. He makes something out of nothing, spins out of that tackle for the impressive return for 6, and Whitelock again continues to put his foot on the gas, using the wheels to find Pater again on the long touchdown run. It was all Trinity on the ground in this one. This time it's Lincoln Lewis breaking through tackles and recording a score of his own. The Crusaders finally get some points on the board with a little over 3 minutes left in the half, but it would be Chargers 52-6 in the final. All right, coming up next, it's the best of the best, and they have their own segment with top plays.
We're the Permian Panthers, and you're watching Game Time on NewsWest 9. Go Mojo!
just means more. The Stars come out to play and give us a lot of showstoppers. It's time for Game Time's top plays. Be sure to vote tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. on X. Let's hop in. The Rumble at Ratliff had to be on this list, and Mojo wasted absolutely no time. Tyron Williams takes the ball to the house on the first chance for Permian. Big play out of Big Spree to set up a touchdown. It's AJ Yanez deep bomb to Jacoby Lozano, who fights with a defender for the catch. Another rocket takes us to Seminole. Wide Holmstrom hits as he throws and connects with Logan McCormick for the TD. And then 6-man action making the list too. Grady Whitelaw was a man on a mission, not going down, even though it looked like he should have. This probably shouldn't have been a touchdown, but he makes it work for the score. All right, that wraps up another week of Game Time. We'll see you next week.